Hello and welcome to another video. A lot of you wrote me that you would like to see a video on how to crochet with different sizes of beads. So I finally made it for you. I have prepared 3 different patterns to show you how to use different sizes of beads and how to work with them. Of course, there are no limits to the imagination, and you can create endless combinations. So I think the purpose of this video will be more to show the principle, and I'm sure it will help you to create your own combinations. I've got a rope with a single spiral, with dots and a double spiral. If you do know how to crochet with beads and how to read patterns, I definitely recommend you to watch my other videos where I explain everything in detail. You can see the link up here. In this video, I will show you the basics again, just briefly. I will start, for example, with this simple spiral here. In the pattern, you can see that we will string 1 blue bead and 9 orange beads. So I take my picking needle and I pick up 1 blue bead and 9 orange beads. This is one repetition of the pattern. And in the case of this pattern, also 1 row with beads. This is not the case for all the patterns, but this one does. And we will repeat this until we reach the desired length of beads on the thread. This is calculated by multiplying the length of the finished product by the number of beads in 1 row. So in this case, I will crochet a bracelet that will be 17 centimeters long, and this pattern has 10 beads per row. So 17 times 10 is 170. So I will need to string 170 centimeters of beads. This is a very simple calculation. If you want more bead crochet calculations, I have a special section on my website for my patrons where there is a calculator that will calculate a lot of things about bead crochet. So check my Patreon or membership here on YouTube. I'm often asked about threads too. I think my favorite thread is this one, which is very strong, about 0.6 millimeters in diameter. And if you want to buy it, I sell it in my Etsy shop. I've had some feedback from you in the form of reviews, and you've been very complimentary of this thread. Of course, you can use any other thread for crocheting or sewing. The important thing, in my opinion, is the diameter, so that it is not too thick, because then you can see a lot between the beads. And of course, it also has to be strong. As for the beads, I have Preciosa beads here right now. The blue ones are size 8 and the orange ones are size 10. You can crochet with any size of beads, but I would say that the most common size is 11, which in the case of Preciosa corresponds to size 10. Okay, so I strung 170 centimeters of beads on a thread and I can start crocheting. I will start with the magic ring. If you want to see the detailed instructions, again, you can find the tutorial on my channel. I'll put the link up here. I crochet the first few rows without beads. I crochet the first few rows without beads. I then hide this end in a bead cap so it won't show. I will start adding beads. It's the same crochet as if all the beads were the same size. There's no difference. I will use a single crochet, so I put the hook to the loop, slide the bead down, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over and pull through both loops. And I will continue this way, continuously. To the next loop, slide the bead down, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over and pull through both. And this is the first row with beads. This is how it looks, and I will continue with the second row. It's still the same, so I put the hook to the next loop, slide a bead down, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over and pull through both. In the second and subsequent rows you can see the loops better, so it's easier than the first row with beads. And I like to have this end without beads so I can hold it better. And the second row is finished. And continue in circles all the way till the end of the bead crochet rope. I will crochet a bigger piece so you can see how the pattern starts to twist. So in order to create the patterns you want, it's important to see what the pattern looks like and then what the result looks like. Keep those following points in mind. If you use a larger size bead, it will stick out from the pattern compared to other beads. I'm using slightly bigger beads here, so the difference isn't that big. On the other hand, here in this pattern you can see that I've already chosen a bigger difference between the sizes of the beads. The yellow ones are size 10 and the green ones are size 4. So you can see how much they stand out. But I'm still crocheting the same way. The plastic effect is only due to the bead itself. There's no change in crochet technique. At the same time, we need to keep in mind that the pattern twists when we crochet. So if we draw it straight here, it will twist in reality just like in this simulation. So I hope this video has helped you to understand the principle of how it looks when you choose different sizes of beads in one bead crochet rope. The crochet is still the same, nothing changes. It's just important to be able to imagine what effect the pattern on paper will have in reality. If you want to try these 3 patterns I made for you, you can download them for free. You can find the link in the video description down below. And that's all for today. Happy beading and see you next time. Bye!